Hey guys, I'm now Michela Muhango and welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you have not subscribed yet, please do not forget to subscribe, like, and tell a friend. So this is going to be part 2 of my experience with therapy. So let's get right into it. So after the first experience, which if you haven't watched is in part 1, it was not a very good experience. After that, I met 2 therapists that really helped me. And I met these therapists through a friend, someone that has actually been such, I don't know how I can explain it, but such a great friend. When it comes to me dealing with my mental health, she's been very helpful. She's been super amazing. So anyway, I met these people through her, and initially I had my guard up, like really up, because after my first experience, I did not know what to expect, because I'm like, after that man performed, I should now see someone else who I was very skeptical. But anyway, I decided to go. And the first person I met, I will not mention their names, but all I can say is that one is female and one is male. So the first one I met was a female who was super amazing. First of all, when I just entered her office, it was such a warm feeling. I know it's how she arranged it, what it looks like, and even just how she presented herself. It was such a warm and inviting feeling, which was very different from the experience I had initially. And so this feeling that I had was similar with the second person that I met, who was a man, an older man actually. But it was not in a room. It was actually an outside setting, but it was warm as well. It was just different. So anyway, my experience with these 2 therapists taught me 3 things that till today, when I'm in a bad place, I'm able to run back to my therapist. When I do recognize that I need help, I still have a positive view about therapy because of what I learned. And they both echoed some really important things to me, especially the first person I saw, who was female. One of the things that I learned was that the way I responded to reality, or how I responded to my peers, my friends, or in a relationship, was really tied to experiences I've had, whether good or bad. And if it's bad, your reaction mostly will be negative. And if you don't heal from those things, you will keep echoing or doing the same things. And because of that, I learned to be more aware of myself. That's what I got out of, especially the first person that I saw, that if I don't deal with the things that I need to deal with, I will keep puking on everyone around me. The other thing that was really empowering from both people was just the realization that I'm actually stronger than I think. A lot of the times when we're in a bad place, it's very difficult for us to get up by ourselves. But when how can I say this? So let me just back up a little bit. Before I even saw a therapist, what the idea I had was that they're going to sort out all my problems. That's not true. That's not how therapists work. But what these 2 did for me was that they made me realize that I'm actually strong. They gave me a different perspective and a more logical perspective of whatever I was going through. But they made me realize that I was actually strong enough to get up and help myself out of that place. So that's what I mean when I say that they reminded me that I'm actually stronger than I think. That was really empowering for me from both of them. And I remember especially the man that I went to see, he was I could tell that he had a very strong character, and he was very passionate about helping people. And one of the things he told me was that I made the decisions that I made which obviously, when I say that, I mean some bad decisions I made. I made some decisions that I made based on the amount of knowledge that I had or the experiences I've had before. All those things really affect how you make decisions. And it reminds me of a quote by Maya Angelou that I love so much, which says that when you know better, you do better. And because of that, these two therapists taught me to cut myself some slack. When I do make a mistake, when I fail, I am human. And of course, it's not okay to hurt people and to hurt yourself. But honestly, we do the things we do because of what has surrounded us. And after that happens, pick yourself up. So that was basically my experience with the two therapists. And I think that because of that, I'm really open to seeing a therapist again if I need to see one. So if you are going through a hard time, and look at the situation around the world, we're in a pandemic. A lot of people have been traumatized, they've lost family, they've lost colleagues. It's not a very easy time. So check up on your friends. If you need the help, call someone. I know it may not be easy to meet face to face, but try as much as possible to get the help that you actually need. It's very traumatizing for a lot of people. So please stay safe. If you can stay home, please stay home. Don't forget to mask up when you're in public. So I'll see you in the next video.